Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Taurus placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Taurus. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Tauruses, also please keep in mind if you do enjoy the reading, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, and it says here, remember who you are, culture, resilience, beliefs. Okay, I like this. I love seeing this card when it comes out. Let's see what these next couple of cards say. We have Libra, okay. That is your sister sign under the planet Venus. What else do we have? Come here. Aries. Ooh, okay. Feisty. Feisty and spicy. I like it. Interesting. I am not... You know what I am picking up on? I'm picking up on duality. I mean, just based on the visuals of the Aries and Libra card, they're almost... I think they are opposites, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. Yeah, Libra and Aries are complete opposites, if I'm not mistaken, on the zodiac wheel. So we have very soft, almost feminine Libra, ruled by Venus, love, attraction, luxury, abundance. And then we have Aries, ruled by Mars, that is being assertive, you know, more of like a masculine energy, right? So assertiveness, you know, pursuing the things that we want instead of waiting for them to come to us. They're very explorative, passionate, fiery, energetic. Libra is a lot softer, more observant, more, you know, how can I put that? Striving to be diplomatic, whereas Aries is much more bold and fiery, right? Essentially is what I'm trying to say here. So what I'm getting for this is that you guys have that duality inside of you, and we all do, right? Tauruses, we all have that, you know, what some people would call the divine masculine and divine feminine inside of us at all times, whether we identify as female, male, non-binary, trans, whatever the case is, we all have that energy within us at all times. So I think this may be talking about that duality inside of you, and to say that you can embrace both, and that there is a time and a place for both of these aspects of yourselves to come out in your daily life. Let's go ahead and get into the next two cards and see what else we have. First quarter moon in Leo, and it says be humble. Interesting. Okay. I'm curious to see what this next card is. Let's see what this one says. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm picking up on more of the Aries energy here, especially because it says be humble first. So again, Aries being very bold and energetic and not afraid to put their opinions or, you know, their opinions out there, or go after what it is that they want. You guys might have maybe been leaning into that aspect of yourselves a lot more recently, and maybe Spirit is kind of guiding you to take a little bit more of like a softer approach now and be more of a listener than a doer or a speaker. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what you guys need to hear. Spiritual team, Sugar Skull Tarot, what messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? Let's get into it. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. We have Justice. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the King of Swords reversed. Okay. And the Two of Cups reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. We have the Sun card, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Very interesting. Okay. There's a lot going on here. I am seeing some struggles. Okay, things kind of slowing down, especially if you guys are strong manifestors. You guys may not be seeing your manifestations coming through as quickly as they used to. I also see a disconnect here with the Two of Cups in reverse. There may have been a relationship of some kind that maybe has been seeing some difficulty as well. The Magician in reverse can also talk about manipulation, and I also see that in the King of Swords reversed. Very interesting. I don't know if you guys have been the ones that have been doing the manipulating. That's kind of what I'm getting here, but take what resonates. The Knight of Swords in reverse is really interesting too. It means that you guys have been popping off at the mouth, or someone has been popping off at the mouth. Again, I don't know if this is you. I'm just kind of assuming at this point. What else? The Two of Cups in reverse could also talk about this duality within yourself. Okay, balancing that more bold, pursuant energy versus that relaxed, softer, and more accepting or attracting type energy. Okay. To kind of go back to what I said about manifestation earlier, a lot of you guys could have been trying to manifest something that you felt like you had mastered, and it had worked in the past for you, but for some reason it's not coming in as quickly as it used to, right? Or it's not coming in at all with this Eight of Wands in reverse. And I feel like, I don't know if you guys have gotten like overly confident or overly cocky or whatever the case may be here, but it feels like that balance between that softer and more assertive side of yourselves is kind of out of balance. And I think Spirit is trying to remind you of who you are in terms of you need to have both. You need to have a balance of both of these energies in order to attract what it is that you want. Does that make sense? Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys have become a little bit too accustomed to doing things a very certain way and getting a very specific result. And I see that here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This may have a lot to do with your manifestation power. This may also have to do with in terms of the way that you speak to people or communicate with people, or use your intellect with people. Let's say this is for your business, your career, right? Maybe you have really strong negotiation skills and you've used a certain tactic repeatedly and it's gotten you great results. So of course, why would you fix what isn't broken, right? So let's say you continue to employ that type of tactic, but now all of a sudden it's not working in the same way, or people are not responding to it in the same way that they had in the past. Okay, so you're not getting the results you want. People aren't agreeing with you or wanting to jump on the bandwagon with you based on what it is that you are doing or saying, right? So it feels like there may be some frustration surrounding this, and that assertiveness that you have when it comes towards getting certain things like this done in your life. You've almost leaned so hard into it now that it's kind of backfired on you in a way. I don't know how else to explain it. It doesn't feel aggressive in any way to me. For some of you it might be, but I just feel like it's kind of become a repetitious type of cycle that hasn't really shown the breadth of what it is that you are able to do and what you are capable of doing in terms of manifesting or getting done what you need to get done. I hope that makes sense. The Eight of Swords definitely tells me, again, being stuck in a rut. A lot of you may not even realize about this about yourselves, but that you've been stuck and accustomed to and have kind of turned this particular tactic into a crutch for you. It's your go-to. And that's kind of limiting you in a lot of ways, right? You feel like this is the only way that works for me, so I need to stick to it, or I need to keep doing it in this way, when Spirit is trying to say you need to explore other options, you need to have a balance, you need to have a full repertoire of things in your back pocket that you can use in order to get what it is that you need. Does that make sense? The Page of Wands and the Sun talks to me a lot about creativity, exploring different means of doing whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is that I'm talking about that you are resonating with, right? So the Sun is definitely kind of opening up your horizons a little bit, broadening your horizons and shining a light on different opportunities or things that you can do in order to make this happen, and kind of exposing what it is that you have leaned so much on, that is while a great tactic or a great way to do this, isn't the only solution and should not be the only solution or manner in which you handle these types of things. So the Page of Wands for me is all about exploration, creativity, and kind of playing around with different methods and figuring out what is also a good fit for you outside of this one particular method. So remembering who you are and that you are not a one-trick pony, Taurus. Okay, you have the capability to have a wide range of, you know, tools at your disposal to make your life the greatest it possibly can. I hope that makes sense. That's all I'm seeing with the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. Tauruses, keep in mind whatever messages come from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what it is we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, tea leaf oracle, what messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? All right, what messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? Nothing. Interesting. Okay, let's do another one. And whoop, hello. There they are. Okay, let's move on to the other half of the deck. Come here. All right, spiritual team, tea leaf oracle, what final messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for the Taurus collective? All right, let's get into it. I'm struggling to pick up cards, just got my nails done. They're a little thicker than the last time I got them done, so I'm struggling here. All right, so the first cup we have is the cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. And yeah, I feel like there is definitely a level of frustration here with the way that you do something, okay, in particular, the way that you see something, right? The next card is Divine. Seek out information that will help you. And that's definitely that Page of Wands energy, that getting creative, having more fun with what it is that you do, even if it is, you know, having to do with something that you do for a living. Finally, we have the month of January. Now, interesting, this could be talking about the month of January coming up. I am recording this in the month of November, so if you're watching this right around the time I post it, this could talk about the coming January. This could also talk about maybe you've been struggling since the most recent month of January. Okay, depending on when you're watching this, that could be significant for you, but this could be turning around for you for the month of January as well, or you could be coming to some realizations, to new strategies, whatever the case may be, in the month of January. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the wind chimes here, and it says peace and harmony. Yeah, harmony definitely speaks to me about balance. So that Justice card definitely talks about bringing more balance in your life, and not just in your life, but in your internal world as well, in your spirit, kind of melding these two sides of yourselves together. Finally, at the bottom of this half, we have the casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Interesting. So this could be the end of you thinking that you're just a one-trick pony and that you don't know how to do something in a number of different ways. This could be an ending of a phase of your life coming up in January, okay? Different messages for different people, but that's kind of what I'm feeling from those last couple of cards. Tauruses, please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!